Reddit story. It was a peaceful morning, the sun just beginning to rise over the horizon. As I prepared for another routine flight, little did I know that today would be the day everything changed. I've been a pilot for most of my adult life, navigating the skies with a sense of calm and control. But when two men in dark suits approached me with grim faces and whispered threats, my world shattered. "You will divert this plane," one of them said, his voice cold and menacing. "You will head toward the city and crash into the tallest tower." Fear gripped my heart as they outlined their demands. They knew everything about me, my family, my home, my weaknesses. There was no way out, no room for negotiation. I had become a pawn in their deadly game. The flight began like any other, passengers settling in for their journey. But for me, every moment was a battle against despair. I glanced at the controls, my hands trembling as I struggled to accept the unthinkable. As we approached the city skyline, I knew there was no turning back. Air traffic control's voices buzzed in my ears, oblivious to the horror unfolding within the cockpit. The tower loomed ahead, a symbol of terror and tragedy. A desperate plan formed in my mind. With tears streaming down my face, I made a silent vow. If I had to die, I wouldn't let them take anyone else with me. I waited until the last possible moment, then veered sharply away from the tower. Panic erupted among the passengers as the plane shook violently. I could hear screams and prayers mingling in the chaos, but it was too late. The aircraft was losing altitude rapidly, hurtling towards the ground below. In those final seconds, I closed my eyes and whispered a prayer for forgiveness. The impact was devastating. Fire and debris engulfed everything. In that moment of destruction, I knew my sacrifice had spared countless lives. But as the flames consumed me, I couldn't escape the crushing weight of guilt. I woke with a start, drenched in sweat. It took a moment to realize it had all been a nightmare, but the memory of those harrowing moments lingered, a haunting reminder of what could have been. As I sat up in bed, I vowed to cherish every day I had been given. The faces of those passengers would stay with me forever, a silent testament to the price of courage in the face of evil. Then I stopped thinking and screamed, "Allah Akbar!" As I crashed the plane. When I came into my senses and stopped daydreaming it wasn't a dream, I'm actually just a terrorist,